Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Hardcore Classic WoW. Last episode, we slayed some bears and furbolgs in Darkshore. Today, we are on the bank ult, and we are going to see if our auction sold. Looks like the simple robe did not sell, and the short sword of the monkey. What else we got here? Oh, a big sale here. Recipe Swiftness Potion, 65 silver. Looks like our bank alt already has more coin than our warrior. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to send Traviseen a little bit of coin. Why not? Give him 40 silver. Why not? Give him 50 silver. And then we'll use the rest for auction house. Just auction fees. We'll put all of this back up. Hopefully we get some sales. Go to TSM here. Actually, what I'm going to do first, we're going to sell like a couple 20 stacks of this. I know I could set TSM up to sell 20 stacks. I'm just a little lazy. What the heck happened to our Roughtstone? Is it really worth that much? No way. Wow, it's looking like it's like 1 silver for a 20 stack? Really? That's crazy. Let's try to find our first 20 stack here. 22 silver? Really? No way. 17 gold. Who would buy that? Okay, so you can't buy out. You can only bid for 1 silver for a 20 stack. Alright, cheapest buyout for a 20 stack is actually 3 silver. I'll put these up for 3 silver and see if they sell. Let's see if we can actually pull that off. Okay, so let's go to TSM again. And we will run a post scan. We'll try to sell everything else. And there we go. We are done. Hopefully we make some more coin. Looks like we got some space left to give to our bank alt, so we'll send some stuff over when we get full on loot. For some reason, this is always too low. So maybe we should just vendor these. Priest Mace of Power. It looks like priests don't really want attack power. I'm not as surprised. Thing is, a warrior could use this as like a, a one-handed weapon.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair.
We'll get rid of
We've
these. So
stories to tell and kegs to empty.
There we go. All right, guys. Now it is time to get back on the warrior. Here we are back on the warrior once again. Let's see if we got our coin. I think in classic it takes a little bit of time to receive mail. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait. And that should get us close to 1 gold again, which is good. Now, what should I use an elixir of defense? I don't really want to, because today the plan is going to be we're going to do this quest. Then we're going to head up here, get the river sample, then we're going to make our way here to the bleached sea turtle, and then we're going to do a little bit of fishing. Actually, maybe I should pick up the fishing quest before we start fishing here. But I think we should use it. I don't know. It's only 20 silver, right? Like, that's not too much. And if we die and I didn't use it, I'd feel pretty bad. Like over 20 silver, like it's kind of silly. So we'll probably use an elixir. One thing we could do is I could go to save these and go to Darnassus and buy some elixirs. Like some little ones. Could do that while we do a little bit of fishing. I might do that. Let's have a chat here with Gubber Blump.
Hi there, I'm Gubber Blump.
Hello. The family and the fishing pole.
I love fishing. The Blump family is known for fishing. My name is Gubber Blump. I fish. There's a kind of fish I like to catch around these parts called dark shore grouper. I used to go out on a boat to fish for grouper, but no boats have been going out since them mean old murlocs moved in. I bet they've been eating up all the grouper too. Say, you want to help me catch dark shore grouper? I'd give you a bona fide Blump family fishing pole if you did. It's a real good pole to catch fish with.
Increase fishing +3.
I've the finest. I love fishing.
Let's pick that up.
Is known for fishing. My name is Gubber Blump. I fish. There's a kind of fish I like to catch around these parts called dark.
There we go. We already listened to that. It's cool you can, like, turn it off. Didn't know you could do that. Alright, so let's get our fishing rod on. I know this might seem a little ridiculous, but I'm actually going to go and get some smaller elixirs. The reason why I'm going to do that is because I actually want to save these for when we get to, you know, a higher level. Especially when we do dead mines. We will most likely be using an elixir defense. Okay, so let's set up our fishing here. We'll put this here. And we will wait for the boat to Darnassus. Then after that, we'll make our way back, and hopefully we catch a couple of fish while we're doing this. No fish. It's too bad. Good to get that fishing pole, though.
I love fishing. The Blump family is known for fishing. My name is Gubber Blump.
Looks
I
like you
fish.
can you cancel
There's
it?
a kind of fish I like to catch around these parts called dark shore grouper. I
Raw
used to go
rainbow
out on a
finned
boat to fish for
albacore.
grouper,
We can actually
but
just
no
eat
boats
these.
have been
Nice.
going out since them mean old murlocs moved in. I bet they've been eating up all
You
the
actually need
grouper
food.
too. Say, you want to help me catch dark shore grouper? I'd give you a bona fide Blump family fishing pole if you did. It's a real good pole to catch fish with.
Ah, Gaffer Jacks. Forgot about that quest. Maybe we'll do a little update on Gaffer Jacks. It's gray, but we might as well do
I
it.
came to Oberdeen because of the quiet. I want to invent my inventions where it's quiet. Because after a night of drinking, I don't like all the noise of Ironforge. So I took a ship to Oberdeen and had a little too much to drink on the way. I dropped my box of Gaffer Jacks overboard. I need my Gaffer Jacks. I don't know exactly where I dropped them, but if you fish for them in the ocean, you might get lucky.
We'll get 2 silver for that. So we might as well do that too, even though we won't get much XP. There we go, we got a dark shore grouper. And we're getting our fishing up. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! No! Damn it. Didn't catch a fish. Oh, this guy looks like a druid. That's such a druid cosmetic. It's kind of cool. Surprised they don't have, like, human druids. This guy looks pretty badass. Nice chest. Pretty nice two-handed sword there, too. Oh, heals. I guess these guys might be a combo. Warrior Priest. That is a pretty good combo. I think this is a good idea, though. We'll want to save these for later on. We don't need 150 armor with the quest we are doing right now. Just need a little bit. It's gonna be a tough quest though. If those Alkans spawn on me, like I think they will, then we'll have to be prepared. We do have a fortitude buff that we'll probably lose by the time we get back. Hopefully we get another one. Maybe I should click it off. Yeah, I'll click it off. Maybe I can get like another priest to like buff me. Just stand here. Maybe we should ask him. Look at all the ores we got. Put these in the bank. These we can just get rid of. Actually, they actually sell. Make a little bit of profit off that. Clam meat's not bad either. Can use that for cooking, I believe. All right, well, off to the auction house. It's just over here. Just jump here. And off to the auction house we go. Okay. So, what do we want to buy? We want to buy elixirs here. Elixir of defense. Elixir of minor. Minor defense. There we go. So these are some fair prices right here. 39 copper each. And these are some fair prices right there for a 4-stack. So anything above 50 copper per elixir is too expensive. So I'm happy we got those. And now we'll just head back. I don't really think there's anything else we want to buy. We're good with health pots. We could get other elixirs, but I don't really know if we really want like lion strength or the troll blood potion one. Like those would help. And if I died, I probably would regret not buying them, but I think we'll be okay. We've really just been using, you know, food and armor elixirs for the most part. Now we just gotta make our way back here. No, let's go this way. Try to jump up there to get to the mailbox, but we'll just get the mail later. Go over to the bank. And then we'll make our way out of here. Do a little swimming. Could do a little fishing here too, but we wouldn't get those quests done here. Oh, there's that human priest that looks like a druid. There we go. I think we're ready to go. I don't know if there's anything else for us to drop off. Maybe we could drop this food off.
Peace be with you.
I don't think we'll cook any of it. And then we have this thuggish shield we could have sold. But it actually sells on the auction house for a decent amount. Yeah, these are pretty cheap. Silver ore. Well, silver bars are cheap too. Yeah, the Thuggish Shield. I wonder if anybody buys that. It's a nice shield. Well, that's the shield we use. Okay, never mind. We won't be selling that. But our bank is full, so we are going to have to focus on selling something. Think about that later. Oh, there's the boat. I hope we make it. Oh, it's going to be rough. It's one thing about being a warrior. You have no movement speed increases. Unless we could find like a critter to charge. It's really our only option. I think we can make it. Yeah, we're gonna make it. It's good. Very lucky. We'll hang around this druid. Maybe he'll give us Mark of the Wild. Because he doesn't even have Mark of the Wild himself. So maybe we won't get it. Wonder if he's learned it. It's expensive. Oh, look at that. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. We got a Mark of the Wild and some thorns. That'll be useful. Now we just need a fortitude buff and we'll be ready to go. Forgot to do a little fishing off the dock. But I think we'll probably just go and do these quests, actually. We'll put our sword and shield on. And then we'll head off. Hopefully we survive this. I think we will. Be surprised if we don't. I really hope we don't even have to use a health pot. But those raging Alkins, they hit hard. And fast when they enrage. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I should have jumped off the boat before we got to the dock. Might have been a little quicker. Priest right there, 24 dwarf. Would have been a nice stand buff right there. And then once we're done with these quests and the fishing, we get the fishing rod. I think we're going to head back to Stormwind. And then our next zone we'll go to. Maybe we shouldn't go to Stormwind. Maybe we should head off to Ironforge. And make our way here to Loch Badan. Do a couple of quests over there. Anyone want a group? The guy dies. Guess he didn't find a group. I think that was worth it. This is good. Got a lot of armor pots now. The alchemists are getting paid. And I think it takes around, like, I don't know how long it takes, maybe 12 hours. Should look it up. Like how long it takes in Classic to get mail. I know it's not like right away, like it is in retail. Takes a little bit of time. Alright, so we're getting close to where we are going to be. Getting rid of this red crystal. Gonna get buffed up here. Take a little bit of damage. And then we'll take a bite of this Gortos liver pie. Get ourselves a food buff. Oh wow, this bear's going for 2 druids right there. Alright, we're buffed up. Ready to fight. Let's get this quest item on our bar here. Can't put it on a bar for some reason. Let's fight one of these raging moonkins. Oh, he seem pretty beefy. Really got to save our rage though for the end. They don't run away. That's one thing about the moonkins, they never run. Nice, so just stack up that rage. Get ready for the enrage. Nice, gave us another Mark of the Wild. We'll take it. Alright, so up here is where these 2 moonkins are down. Let's get rid of this one. Just in case we gotta run. Don't want to run into too many moonkins here. I got some more up here. We'll get that later. Alright, so let's do this. Full health. And we should get attacked here after this. Crystal looks very alien against the wooded scenery of Darkshore. You think you hear a very slight humming coming from deep within. You have made it once more to the mysterious crystal, removing the stopper on the tube of Moonwell water. You gingerly pour the contents out over the top of the crystal. As the water cascades over the lattices, you see the opaque surface turn transparent. Fragments within. The Moonwell water has revealed that embedded inside the crystal are a few small fragments of bone, as well as half of a jawbone. The jawbone appears to be from a humanoid, but it is unclear without breaking open the crystal, a feat that even the strongest magic would find near impossible. With the task at hand complete, all that remains is to report back to Sentinel, Glinda, Nalshay, and Aberdeen. Alright, so we'll do that. I guess they don't attack you. Like, probably what happened to me one time, because there is 2 Raging Moonkins that guard that. So maybe I was just doing the quest, and they just spawned. So it was just unfortunate timing. And then I thought that it was like a part of the quest. There we go. A little bit of copper. Okay, now we're going to start heading north. Maybe we'll do a little bit of fishing at that river. Gotta watch out, though. The mobs are going to be tough. I also want to do this one, too. Beach sea turtle before we leave. And then we'll probably come back up here in our 20s. I'll try to finish all the other quests, except for this one. The Absent-Minded Prospector. Probably turn it in, but I don't think we will, we'll do the escort. It's terrible. I almost died doing it on my rogue. I think he's, like, looking for his tools, and then a bunch of stuff's just attacking us. For, like, level 24, I'd give it a try. Looks like somebody hit level 60, Zan Plug. Nice, congrats. Starting to see a lot of people hitting 60 now. Quite the grind. It's like a 2-week grind right there. Hoosier. At level 60 as well. It's a solid amount of playing for 2 weeks. A lot of 12-hour days there. And no deaths. Is that Grell attacking us? No. Okay, good. We didn't do the Bashalaran quests. A little too high of a level for them. It is a quest chain. We could have got a couple more. Maybe we could have got a little bit of XP from it if we finished it. Because I think it would have got to a higher level. But we're playing it safe. Just doing the easy quests. And then once we're done with those ones, we go to another zone, do those easy quests. Make sure we don't miss out on any quests. Because you eventually run into a spot where you don't really have many quests to do. So it's good to do the ones that are easy while you have them. Especially if you're Alliance. Like, if you're Horde, there is no... there's nothing holding you back from going over to where the undead are. Up here in, you know, Tristfall Glades, or I forget what, the Silver Pine Forest. You can go quest there easily. Nothing's stopping you. You also have the Barrens. And then they have that other zone. You know, Stone Talon Mountains, Mulgore. And eventually they head over to Ashenvale. That's usually when you start seeing Hordes, and that's when Horde starts seeing Alliance. Who's in Ashenvale? But the Horde just has, I don't know, access to so many quests. If you want to have access to Darkshore as Alliance, like early, you literally have to either one level to like level 25 or like 23 to be somewhat safe. Or you have to do what I did, which is like trek through the mountains and almost die to fall damage and swim by a level 23 crocodile, level 17, and almost die. So the Horde have quite an advantage, I would say. Horse of Alarage. It's too bad. Alright, so we gotta jump down here and get this waterfall water. Let's go do that. I do enjoy the Alliance questing more, though. I just like the zones. But the Horde, it's better. Like 1 to 60, it's, I don't know, just have more access to stuff. More access to quests and flight points and all that. There we go, we got the river sample. That was pretty damn easy. Now we'll go get this beach sea turtle, and we are done for now in Darkshore. We'll do a little bit of fishing on our way back. Try to get all the gaffer jacks and the Darkshore groupers that we need. I'm not going to go up and do this one or any of these down here yet. We got some time to finish those. What we got here? Copper vein. A couple copper veins here. Level 18 encrusted tide crawler. Level 19. Should probably head over there now while there's no murlocs. Can get this ore later. Skeletal remains of a sea turtle. This will pick that up before we get attacked. Check it out here, though. Skeletal remains of a sea turtle lie in the sand of the northern Darkshore beaches. The Grey Mist Murlocs have either not found this carcass, or perhaps they have and are shying away from it for some unknown reason. Regardless, there is enough of the turtle left to take a sample back to Gwyneth by Bagnon and Aberdeen to the temple for the Temple of the Moon to study. Alright, so there we go. That's it. So now we'll make our way back. We'll do a little bit of... I think we should just make our way back and then do the fishing. Just at the dock. Ah, tin vein here. Nice. What's our bags doing? Still got a little bit of space left. A lot of ores on this beach. Playing it safe. We could fight those crawlers. They can be kind of tough. You get crawler meat from them, though. You can actually cook that. Doing alright on cooking, though. We're at 87. Almost at 100. Oh, what a journey this is going to be. Looks like we're going to get a lot of copper, though. Still think having our hearth at Stormwinds was a good idea. We could have hearthed back from here. What the heck? Where's the copper at? Oh, there it is. It's in this rock. Big boulder. There we go. We sure are going to have quite a bit of copper ore. Probably send a bunch of bars over to our bank alt to sell. I wonder how much a stack is. 6 silver. I think it's probably like 7 or 8 silver for a 10 stack of bars. Which is not too bad. Maybe if we sell them in stacks of 10, they'll be worth a little bit more. Not too sure. You can sell more. You can actually sell more of it if you have them in a stack, just because, you know, it's just convenient for the person to buy a stack. Maybe they'll just say, you know, screw it. Pay the extra coin just to get 20 instead of buying like one at a time. Wonder how much gold we'll make on the bank. Maybe we'll probably give him a couple of gold to do a little bit of, you know, flipping. See if we can do some auction house flips with him. So it is a fun part of the game. You can, you know, do a little gamble. See if an item goes up in price. One thing we could buy that I don't know is anything that helps with the creation of fire protection potions. Those will be used for quite a while, especially by the hardcore community in Molten Core. So if we can take a little piece of that, that would be a good idea. Another one would be anything to help that helps build Thunder Fury. I think the number one thing that people hold on to, I can't believe I forget the name of the titanium bars or whatever. Helps build Thunder Fury. They're like really rare. And they drop off of a certain, I forget the ore that they drop from. It's like azurite crystals drop from them. Maybe that's something we could try to farm too. You make a lot of coin from that. I think that's what they're called, azurite crystals. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've had to farm for Thunder Fury, but that is something that's really damn expensive. And if you can stack those up, or you see them cheap on the auction house, you should probably buy them up, because they'll most likely go up. Thunder Fury will be a pretty popular item to get for many of these, you know, hardcore raiding guilds. Because if any raid they'll be able to do, it's going to be Molten Core. That's for sure. It's the easiest one out of all of the raids. The pollution of the Cliffspring River is but the start of an alarming trend here in Darkshore. The sample you provide will help us formalize a plan of attack. I'm starting to suspect.
It's no surprise how tainted this water is, but just look at how putrid it is becoming. It would seem that action is needed sooner than later.
Yeah, it was like gray.
Adventurer, to our east is Fellwood. It is the real source of this corruption, one that I have seen in times past. I predict this sample will confirm this. We might be able to enact
an
a
awesome
cure
zone too.
for it here, but in order to even try, we will need assistance. When that time comes, adventurer, I hope you will be able to give the aid we need.
It's another
We've learned that a source
zone
of
that has
Furbolg corruption is from the Satyr. They hold sway via talismans that they channel magic through. If the Furbolg have a chance at salvation, we must lure out the Satyr corruptor and take that talisman. Fill this bowl at our moonwell and take samples of the Furbolg's food from their northern camp. Mix them and place it near the bonfire by the river. Any Furbolgs who eat will be cleansed just long enough to lure out the Satyr corruptor, who then you must slay.
All right. Okay. It's all the way up there. Top quest. Hold on to that one. And we'll turn this one in. Fragments within.
Well, it would seem that even though we know more about
sword.
this crystal, more unanswered questions are the result. I'll take the information
buy
you've
this.
uncovered to the council here in Aberdeen. Perhaps they'll know a course of action to follow on this crystal. Well, that is, if there is one to be taken. For now, the threat remains far enough to our east to be out of harm's way. As for you, please have this. Consider it a reward for a job well done, adventurer.
No, the Oak Thrush staff gives us the best vendor price.
Good luck.
We won't use that sword, so we'll just pick that up and vendor it. a little bit of coin here. What other chunk do we got? There we go.
Go in peace.
I am honored. May the stars guide you.
Hello, once again, Traviseen. You have found any more beach sea turtles that the Temple of the Moon should know about?
It is interesting that the Murlocs were not present at this site. We will keep this in mind as we study this creature's remains. Thank you for your effort, adventurer. The Temple of the Moon would like for me to give you this as compensation for your time.
Alright, guys, well, let's get fishing here. Hang out next to Gubber Blump. And we'll see how long it takes us to catch all these fish. You already have one. What did I do? Okay. Just have to go to the bar. This here, I'll put that there. Yeah, not bad. We got all these easy quests out of the way. Got a decent amount of XP for that. Pretty close to 19. I just got to collect these Gaffer Jacks and Darkshore groupers. And what I was saying about Fellwood, it reminds me of Searing Gorge. Awesome zone to level in. It has a huge underground network there. That's like a base of operations for the Burning Legion in Fellwood. Not too sure if we'll go through all that, though. On the Warrior, it's tough. I did it on my Rogue because, you know, I had Vanish and I could stealth through most of it. It's quite big. On a Warrior, you'd most likely be fighting your entire way through. I would recommend, if you do go and you're playing a class that doesn't have, like, stealth or a feigned death like a Hunter, to probably go with a partner. Unless you're playing, you know, solo, like going on like a solo journey. I think they call it solo self-found. I did that on my Rogue. It's tough though. We'd be in there for a couple hours. It's really big. And at the end there's a demon at the end. I forget what they're called. But it shows that the Burning Legion are pretty much up to all that stuff that's going on in Fellwood. I think they're called it's a Dreadlord. The Dreadlord's at the end. Look at all these fishermen here. Fish got away. We happy we get this up though. It's going to help us on our quest to become, master cook. I think there's some fish we'll need to catch in Ashara for that. It's another pretty damn dangerous place. It's a bunch of elites to the north. And the Blood Elves there can easily kill you. Pretty strong mages there. Oh, we're crossing lines. That's not good. Good thing we're playing a video game, though, so it doesn't really matter. It'd be funny if it says our lines got tangled up, because I did that. It's kind of like griefing, though. People just go up to you and cross lines with your fishing pole. You wouldn't be able to catch fish, because your lines keep getting tangled. I've seen some nasty pictures of, like, people getting you know, hooks in the face. Going fishing. Fishing can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. The worst is a hook in the eye. Like, that's terrible. Happens sometimes, though. You gotta watch out with, like, how people are positioned when they're fishing with you. Like, you could be behind them and they're just, like, whipping their hook back at you. You gotta watch out. This is why I didn't want to use like a good elixir, like a 20 silver elixir. I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing, right? So there's no point in wasting time on that. Well, we're just fishing. We're pretty safe over here. Oily blackmouth. Nice. I wonder how much those are worth. Ah, look at that. 1 silver. 112 for an oily blackmouth. That's a good fish. It's another cool thing about, you know, fishing. We're gonna, you know, loot some fish that are gonna make us some decent coin. It's another good way to make money. But the best way is just playing the auction house. Having gold and turning it into more gold. Just buy up items that you know are gonna go up. And then you just hold on to them.
Hi.
The family and the fishing pole.
Safe travels.
There's plenty of good dishes you use Darkshore groupers for. They're good to eat, but I think it's more fun catching them. You caught any Darkshore groupers yet?
Them some real nice groupers, adventurer. Thanks for helping me out. You're at least as good of a fisherman as my cousin, Graun Blump. She also has a beard and she smells kind of funny, but that don't do nothing to stop her fishing. I reckon you have what it takes to use a Blump family fishing pole.
See you soon.
There we go. I wonder if he has any recipes. I think there's somebody down here that has like a grouper, Darkshore grouper, like a fish recipe we can learn. We'll go check. We need to collect some more gaffer jacks anyways. We'll make our way down here. We'll see if we can find this vendor who has some food recipes. It's a night elf, I believe. Gotta watch out though, running around with the fishing rod. I don't have a macro to change my weapons. I need to get one of those going. Just to weapon swap quick. Corpse of Parker Pig. It's too bad. Oh, we didn't miss the vendor here. Gotta get a macro going that like switches to my shield and sword and board. I wonder where they are. Don't know like where they are exactly. I just remember them being on the beach. Go a little bit further. And then maybe we'll get back to fishing here. Yep, here we go.
Hello.
Eldon Gale Song. Rainbow Fin Albacore. It's a 4 silver recipe. Clam chowder. It's not bad. Obviously need clam meat to make that. It's 8 silver for that though. It's not cheap. It's a level 90 fishing cooking recipe. It's a level 50. We got rock scale cod and mithril head trout. I think we'll buy these two. The rainbow albacore one and the clam chowder. We'll come back later if we want the other recipes. We got to hit 90 cooking, which we're pretty close to for that one. We have 6 of these, so it's worth cooking for that. We'll get up to 90 and we'll learn this other recipe. I don't think they have any fires. I'm pretty sure there's no fires around here. That's why Ironforge is such a great city. Bunch of braziers you can just cook on. How many more gaffer jacks do we need? We need 4 more gaffer jacks. The 582 deadliest in Azeroth. Average prey level 10.8. The Pygmy Tidecrawler. Alright, so let's hang out here. We'll get our Blump family fishing rod on. And we can sell our old one. Get some copper back for it. Fish got away. Fish got away with this rod. It's up here for now. There we go. Sounds like we got some with that one. Got a raw slither skin mackerel. It's good. Another gaffer jack. Our fishing's at 54, not bad. Getting close to 100. So that we got some recipes now, cooking recipes that level up our cooking while we do a little bit of fishing. Another Darkshore grouper. He didn't have any recipes, right? I remember looking. That's the worst, though. You got your fishing rod on, you don't have a weapon swap button, and you just die because you have your weapon's a fishing rod, or you forget that you don't have your weapon equipped and you fight with a fishing rod. Terrible way to die. A couple more a couple more of those to go. It's good we're getting a bunch of oily black mouse, though. Send those over to the bank alt. Now what we'll probably do, I won't hearth back, we'll probably just make our way over to Ironforge. Should I hearth? Maybe we'll hearth. It's probably a good idea. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Only reason to hearth back is to go to Redridge. Should probably just go to Ironforge. We'll take the boat to Menethil Harbor. We'll do a little bit of fishing while we're waiting for the boat. Be terrible to die, though. All these like fishing leveling and profession leveling, and you lose your character to something silly. Like a couple of tin ore. Almost lost our character to that while we were in the caves in Westfall. Seems like these gaffer jacks are tough to catch. We're getting a lot of these albacores, though. That's good. 10 of those. Should be able to get our cooking up to 100 pretty soon. Gotta get a gaffer jack soon.
You got my attention.
Yeah, he just has
Watch
baubles.
your back.
Oh, we could sell him our old fishing pole.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, we'll give him our old one. There you go.
Safe travels.
And then there's like an ultimate fishing rod we can get to. Can't believe I forgot the NPC's name. There's a pretty cool quest to do that. Probably give that a try. You gotta like go around the world and catch certain fish. Now there we go. One more gapper jack left. Looks like this guy's just starting his fishing journey, maybe. Pretty long last word right there. What are you doing? that's a classic death. Probably in a dungeon or around somebody that's like doing a crazy pull and they're like, what the heck? I feel very safe with you even though you killed me before. It's a level 1 though. That's clearly like a, you know, did that on purpose. That's a funny last word though. Someone at level 60, Fior has reached level 60. Getting quite a bit of levels today though. Happy about that. Gaffer jacks are a little rare though. Wonder if we'll get another quest from him. I think we do after this. There's these like, I don't know, these boxes, the mechanical boxes that he tells you to go find. If it's a low level quest, if it's like 14 or 13, we might do it before we head off to Ironforge. I wonder if there's a recipe for Darkshore groupers. Should look that up. Got quite a bit of them. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's getting a bauble. Maybe we should buy one of those. Putting a bauble on his rod. We're having a tough time getting this last Gafferjack, so we might need one of those. That guy's not messing around. It's not bad, though, that we're not getting the Gafferjacks that quick because, you know, we're leveling up our fishing. Get 25 more levels and we're at 100. I think we started like level 35 today, so we got 40 levels. Alright, so let's head up here. Turn this quest in.
Interesting.
Gafferjack. Oh, there it is, Buzzbox. What level is that, Buzzbox?
Right.
You find my Gafferjacks, Traviseen? Without my Gafferjacks, I can't tune my Stintelpegs.
I can't believe you found them! You must be the luckiest person in Kalimdor! We know you're lucky, but just how lucky are you, adventurer? One night, I was wandering the roads of Darkshore. I was looking for a good river or lake to try my new self-propelled exploding duck decoy, and I think I was a little tipsy because I passed out and awoke hours later in Aberdeen. My hair was singed, and my bag of electropellers was gone. I must have dropped them in the water. I need those electropellers. Maybe you can fish them out of some lake or stream in Darkshore.
We're going to get Aqua Dynamic Fish Lens. When applied to your fishing pole, increases fishing by 50 for 10 minutes.
Seen you.
Can we see this? How much this Buzzbox quest is worth?
You have a great day now. Salutations.
Let's see.
Hey! Help me with my latest invention, the Buzzbox! You can talk
crawler
to people
legs.
far away! Maybe you've already seen them! They're boxes with levers on them! The only problem is they need constant maintenance. Each one suffers from a different problem, but I made a really smart decision. I placed each one near creatures that have the proper parts to fix that particular machine. Right now, Buzzbox 827 is on the Fritz. It's just south of Aberdeen, real close. It takes 6 crawler legs to fix it. I'll pay you.
Okay.
Daylight's burning.
So that's probably an easy one. Where's the Buzzbox? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so this is a quest chain. And then the fish for electropellers is up here. It's a good thing to have for fishing. Like, that's quite a bit of an increase. And the Buzzbox quest is a chain that does go up quite a bit. Maybe we'll do that next episode. We'll head up and we'll get some crawler legs. And then we'll do a little bit of fishing, and then on our way back, we can, just get those crawler legs. Just cook these rainbow fin albacores at this fire. Kind of lucky that this is up here. Yeah, we should get that done. Even though they're both gray, I think they're still worth doing. So I think the chain goes all the way up to like level 20, the Buzzbox one. And then once we do that, we'll probably have our fishing above level 100. I'll put it in a good spot. We got a lot of food now. Don't got to worry about food anymore. There we go. Level 100 cooking. And that means we can learn clam chowder. And since we'll be slaying some clams or crawlers, we should get some clam meat. But we've been selling the milk. Damn it. Shouldn't be doing that. Should have saved the milk. I didn't know you need the milk for the clam chowder. You have a bit of clam meat back at the bank. So I'll make sure to try to save some of this milk. We'll probably buy some off the auction house. They actually sell them for 14 silver on the auction house. This ice cold milk. That might be a good idea. So when we get back to Ironforge, we'll bring our clam meat. Buy some ice cold milk and we'll make some clam chowder. Yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.